Let's jump back in with Katherine, because I didn't give her the airtime she deserved there because I was distracted by her brilliant performance. So,
Jesus Christ. Lord Formulating is beside himself and won't allow my soldiers out the castle.
So that's why they sent you for. Wait a mo then, I'll be right back.
I thought we divided up fairly, but that toe rag only gave me the inner.
okay,
What do you expect?
what am I going to do? What am I supposed to be doing now?
The interact with Katherine, I think.
So B on the compass is Katherine, right? Or let me just remind myself and chat and Matt.
Yeah.
You can maybe help me. So I just want to remind myself, if I go to inventory and I go to journal, is that how I get? Oh yeah, there we go. So B is wash at the trough. All right, fine. You might need to keep helping with that.
That's okay.
Chat and Matt.
So the trough is in front of you.
So let's
there,
go and get washed then. Yeah. All right. That's I'm going to get better at that, but just sort of thank you, Dialexis. I'm going to wash. Is that it? I can only give
You
myself...
can't get any cleaner.
Really? What if I get in it? I'm sure I could get a bit cleaner. Okay, fine. So then they said go and chat to the lady we're calling Woman from the Ponds, but I call her Katherine.
Sorry to bother you, but I've seen you before.
Oh, eh? I don't remember. Hold on. Are you the boy that cleans the pit under the castle shitting hole?
I'm not a latrine
I'm no
cleaner.
latrine cleaner.
Oh, sorry. It's just that you smell like one. And where am I supposed to know you from?
We saw each other at the
by
pond.
that pond.
What pond? I haven't been at any pond.
Ah, she's denying it. We saved you.
I saved you. Me and my lord there. You and some other women were attacked by bandits. You must remember that.
I have no idea what you're on about. I work at the castle and I wasn't at any pond.
Why is she trying to deny it? So do that. That will increase my speech. Is that what that means?
And
That
I have
live
no
on?
idea why you're trying to
That
deny it.
means
If it has a little
I
mouth
saw
next
you
to
with
it,
my
does that
own
mean?
eyes.
it's,
A couple of the
it's what I think
bandits
it's.
grabbed
It's
legion
like a
when I
roll of
stopped
the
them.
dice.
Okay.
So it either works or
So
it
it
doesn't.
might go either way. Okay. Ah, success.
There
All
you
right.
go.
I see. Cool.
Yeah, it's like a
Someone will hear you.
D&D thing.
Great.
Type thing.
Okay.
I wasn't at the pond.
Good thing,
and
bad
that's
thing.
that. And don't mention it again.
And if your skill level
To
is
me
low,
or
you're more
anyone
likely
else.
to fail, kind of.
Okay.
How's that?
Yeah.
Here's your wine.
Okay. So she doesn't want to talk about being at the pond.
Is this vagabond bothering you?
I can handle the likes of him myself. Thanks for the wine.
She can.
Bye.
No one fucks with Katherine.
Please, I don't know what's up with you, but I know you were there. I need your help. You owe me that much. But we need to get to von Berghoff, and you're the only one who can confirm who we are.
Hello.
You can't get into the castle. And even if you could, that was the king's messenger. Von Berghoff is getting ready to ride out.
Shit.
If you want to speak to him, the best place would be Samine's wedding.
Okay. So this I remember.
For sure.
No, wait.
And don't ever lay your hands on me again.
What are you gaping at?
All right, Betty.
You've nothing
I'm having a bad
better
day.
to do.
She's giving me a hard time, isn't she? So this is a good example of a really
Why are
significant.
you standing there like a pillar of salt?
Hang on, Betty. This is a really good example of I know that the wedding is really significant. I remember it vividly. I remember shooting the scenes and performance capture. I also remember, this will be another thing that kind of triggers my narrative memory, which is I remember it being a big talking point, obviously, when the game came out, and lots of people being like, I still haven't got to the wedding after like 150 hours of gameplay, which, by the way, is fine, because, as I said before, you should totally take your time with this game and enjoy the beautiful world in which it's set. But I do know the wedding is significant. So there'll be, I mean, maybe you did too, maybe when you were all playing this game for the first time, that it's very clear to you that that is a very significant event. But I do know that I need to get to that wedding. So let's see how we do that. Ready for what?
What for?
To get to work. You pair ordered a lot more than you paid for. So
I wondered
you'll
whether
work
she was
your
going
debt
to
off,
ask to get
I
paid.
said.
All right. Should we be? No, all right. We'll do the right thing.
What do you want us to do?
Over there by the gate, there's a cart with sacks of flour from the mill. My old man was meant to take him into the house. But as soon as he got a sniff of work, he vanished into thin air. The second door in there leads to the pantry. That's where I need you to haul the sacks. You have to lay each sack on the planks so they don't touch the damp floor and go mouldy. If you
Alright,
just
Betty.
chuck it on the floor in the corner, it'll spoil. So do it properly. 2 men can finish the work in a jiffy, and then we'll be quits.
Yes, I have a feeling it won't be 2 of us doing it, but let's. Yeah, I mean, let's see how my choices go. I want to be cheeky, but I feel like. Should I be cheeky? Go on then.
Carrying sacks? Sorry, we'd be wasted on that kind of work. We can do a lot more than just lugging stuff from place to place.
I can't wait to hear this. Go on, impress me.
We're noblemen.
Due to an
I'm going to fail though,
unfortunate
aren't I?
series
No,
of
that's going to be a
mishaps,
fail.
we don't look
Yeah, I think
the
your skill
part,
level of
but me
that
and
was
my
quite
lord
low
are with
at
the
that moment.
nobility.
I think.
Courtly manners, high politics, tourneys and sword fighting. We're both masters of all that. So I'm sure you'll understand. Some sacks of flour? That's not for us.
Go on, Henry.
Nobleman,
I mean-
are you? Lord Muck and Baron
It was worth
Filth.
it.
Very droll. Like it or not, you can't pay what you owe me, so I'm putting you to work.
I know. I just wanted
Is
to
that clear?
throw a bit of your own
All
sass
right.
back your way, Betty. That's
We'll
why.
do it.
Glad to hear it. I can see you ain't stuck up like your mate.
I mean, you
Where
did
are you
just say
actually
what you
from?
just said, and then you said you're not
Yeah.
stuck up.
Well, she talked me down. Where are we from? I'm from Scallis.
Scallis.
Never heard of it.
Rude.
I ain't been further than the back of my whole life, but I know this place inside out.
Yeah, I heard something about a wedding. I need to know more
I heard
about that.
some talk about some wedding being planned here.
Aye, nobody's talking about nothing else. Young Lord Semine is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush, our Troskovitz bailiff. And it's going to be a grand affair. When rich folks get married, that's a feast that's a lot different from when some tanner gets hitched to a bathhouse wench.
I mean, crucially, will Lord von
Lord
Berghoff be there?
Berghoff be at the wedding?
How should I know what his lordship's plans are? But most likely he will be. Semine is his vassal.
Go on then, who's that?
Who is this? Semi.
Can't you tell by the name? The Lord of Semine. The fort and village belong to him. Old Jan Semine is the head of the family, and his son's called Olga. And it's him who's getting hitched. They used to be a rich family. Their glory's faded a bit, but they still have some clout.
Where's that going to be then?
Where's the wedding going to be?
At Semine, of course. I expect old Sir Jan and our bailiff will try to outdo each other in showing off their wealth.
Can I go?
Could I get
I
to the
mean,
wedding?
obviously, she's going to say
Don't
no.
know about that, lad. It's for invited guests only.
Seems that's really our only chance.
What's that?
Oh, nothing.
If you want to find out more, there's a couple of guests having an ale over there. Young Svartje there. He's the bride's brother. He can be a bit of a pain, but he's a good lad at heart.
I know, to me, this actually. I might go and
I'll
chat
go
to
and
those
discuss it
guys.
with my friend then.
And careful with them sacks. I don't want you ripping them or anything like that.
All right,
What
Betty.
can I get for you?
Okay. Yes, I know. He wants more feed and more beer. He doesn't want to pay for anything or do any work. What about who can I talk to? Not them. She was like, go and chat to those guys. Is it this lot? No. Okay, I'll chat to Hans and then I'll. She did just say you can go and chat to the bride's brother, right?
Yeah.
Where's he sitting then? Not them. Svatya. Oh, there we go. Svatya. Okay, yeah, I'd like to talk to you, please.
Greetings. Are you the bailiff, son?
Hi, that's me. Who are you?
I'm Henry.
I'll probably forget after a few tankards anyway. What do you want? You don't think you're gonna wangle some coin out of me, do you?
No. I'll just have a couple of questions.
This, I think, is the brilliant
Ask
Brian
away.
Casp, amazing
I have plenty of
actor
time.
based in Prague. What's going on here in the region? Don't really need to know that. Just need to know
I
how to
heard
get to the
there's going
wedding.
to be a big wedding in these parts.
Aye, that's true. My sister is marrying young Lord Samine. A big affair. Guests from the whole region will come. Maybe from as far away as Gutenberg. Even von Berghoff will come. That's how important our family is.
Look, I need to pass on an important message to von Berghoff. But I can't get into the castle because of what happened to us. Do you think you could...
Invite you? Not a chance.
It was worth a
I
shot.
don't know you from Adam.
It would only be for a while.
Look, loads of lackeys like you will be needed at the wedding. Try asking for a job. I'm not saying you're sure to get to von Berghoff that way, but you can try.
You
Go
must
on.
know young Lord Semi.
You can
don't
help me.
Aye, he's a close friend. Although he's been acting a bit odd recently.
Odd? Odd how?
He spends more time in the woods than at home, always riding off somewhere and doesn't want to talk about it. Maybe he'll be his old self after the wedding.
Something's going on there, isn't it? Okay. I don't think I need to know any more about
Thanks.
that.
I have to be off.
I mean, clearly
Wait
I
a
do.
moment. Since
Warhorse
you're
being
here,
Warhorse, there's obviously
you
always
play
useful
dice?
information to be
It
found.
occurred to me we could
Oh.
roll a few. What do you say?
I say yes.
Got nothing to wager.
That's a shame. It's no fun if there's nothing at stake.
Well, don't tease
You know
me with
what?
it.
If you beat me, we'll work something out with the wedding.
You
Oh, great.
want us, you mean?
You'd have to beat me first, and that's not going to happen.
Well, let's find out. Let's play. Before I play, it's worth reminding everyone that I love a bit of Farkle. I'm not that good at it, but I do love it, and I love herbs. So those are my two things. And before I jump into the Farkle, I'm going to say thank you to Shanshines, thank you to Slay the Beast, thank you Polar Pandy, thank you everybody. I can't remember. Keep an eye on me, Matt, to make sure I'm not missing anyone out. I think
You've got
I think
everyone. Yeah, you've got everyone. So no, fine.
And thank you everybody else for just being here and being excellent. You're all amazing. But honestly, the support is very much appreciated. I love Henry's thinking face. I love Henry's thinking face too. Does it look like this?
It's like that, but more clean shaven.
It's quite hard to do it without laughing. This is Henry's thinking face. I'm going to try it one more time. This is Henry's thinking face. It's not going to happen. All right. Yay, Farkle, let's play.
We'll see about that. Let's play.
You really are desperate to get to the wedding, huh?
Come on then, show us what you can do.
I haven't played for a couple of weeks, so let's see how this goes. Okay, I am going to keep. I need my one, obviously. God, I'm going to be a bit rusty, aren't I? No, let's score and continue. Take those guys. It's only 100.
You've got another one though.
Oh yeah, well spotted. Thanks, Matt. Literally can't
That's
see a
okay.
number
I was
back
I was a bit confused. Like,
Yeah.
do I say
No,
something?
no, please say something. Like there will be many times where, full disclosure, I'm very good at missing the incredibly obvious in life and in gaming. So yes, Matt, please be the voice of reason. All right, score and pass, Matt.
Maybe you've got 2 dice left after that, right?
Yeah, so score
and pass. Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that feels
It
about
was-
right.
I'm not. I'm a gambler, but I'm not crazy.
I'm not.
so-
Yeah, I'm not brilliant at this game either.
I honestly I love a bit of Farkle. I like it's really addictive.
That's a good hand.
They're yours.
Yeah, that's annoying. Okay, he's only 150 out. We can catch up. Yes. I might just hang on there, actually. What do you think? It's literally, well, I would say it's 50-50, but my GCSE laws of probability has come back to me. It's actually one. Oh, who cares? Score and...
Because you don't want to risk it all now,
No.
right?
I'm going to steadily build. I'm a steady builder when it comes to Farkle.
Annoyingly, your score is right where your webcam box is, and none of us can see what it is.
Oh, I've got 550, everyone. He's got 450 and I've got 550.
And we'll try and shuffle that a bit. Probably wherever we put the box, it'll be way in the way of some UI.
I don't mind. I can be the. I can update everybody on the Farkle state of play. I'm very happy to do that in real time. He's now got 150 in his pocket and 450 total. So, lucky. He's got only 450. Okay, so Yes, yes.
Oh, and you got 3 4s as well. Look at that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so I'll just keep the lot, right?
I reckon so. That's a really good run.
Yes, I'll take that. Score and pass. I'm on 1150. He's on 450.
You're close, yeah.
Yeah, I've only got 350 to go. Thank you for pointing out those 3 4s though, Matt, because that's the kind of obvious stuff that I literally miss. He's now got... Oh,
That's a good hand as well.
Yeah, so he's now up to 850. He's passed. I need 350 to win, which I'm feeling confident about. Let's see how we go. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, of course. I mean, this is the algorithm teasing me, of course, here. But I've got 300, so that will take me up to 1450. So I'll be 50 short of winning, but I don't think we risk it. What do you think, Matt?
No, don't risk it, because I don't think he can get... What is it?
He needs 650
It's a
to beat me.
lot.
But I have a feeling that if I then win access to the wedding based on this, that makes the game too easy. So I think the geniuses at Warhorse will have loaded these dice against me.
Either that, or there'll be some... he'll start a fight and run away kind of thing.
Oh, is that a thing? Okay.
I don't know, but you know what? It's a sort of like narrative way of getting out of it.
He's bust.
He's bust.
Okay, so I all I need is a single 1 or a 5, which I've got. So that's it. I'm gonna. You don't have to exceed 1500. You just have to get there, right? I'm right in saying that, aren't I? Oh, there's another 5 there. It's fine. I've exceeded it. Okay. Score and pass, and I can't just magically go to the wedding, right?
You've played before.
Let's see.
Let's find
Admit.
out.
True. Can't deny it.
Thank
Can't be that
God
easy.
we weren't playing for coin. You'd have cleaned me out.
I love
We were playing for
Farkle.
something else.
I love
Well, I
Farkle,
hope you're gonna
especially
keep
when I
your
win.
word.
Wow.
There
It's
you
not
go.
that easy, you know. I can't just invite every Tom, Dick, and Harry.
Well, then don't make
Only
promises
my
you
old
can't
man
keep.
can do that.
You were lying then.
Yeah.
A bit. But look on the bright side. We had a game, and you didn't lose anything.
Yeah, I didn't win anything either.
You can still get to the wedding as a lackey. If you make an effort.
So wait a minute. This is if he's told me I can get there as a lackey, and is that information that I wouldn't have had I never played and won Farkle, or was that Farkle game a total waste of time?
It possibly was, yeah.
I feel really cheated.
I know.
Actually, Warhorse. I feel like if I had more technological capability, I would get Warhorse on the line right now if you'd see and have a word with him about this. I could just pick up a phone, obviously. No, it's fine. It would have been. I mean, if he had just gone, there you go, there's your invite. It would be a very short game and not very pleasing playthrough. Also, as we know, as you all know much better than I do, no one does naturalism and realism like Warhorse. So if it were that easy, it would be a different game that wouldn't be so popular. Thank you, Tides of Chaos. Thank you, Purple Panda, not the first time. French Frog, Jay Thane, Sunshines, Slay the Beast, thank you all. Yeah, scammer, says someone. He is a scammer. Not the people that I just mentioned. The man, Svatya, or whatever his name was, that I just played Farkle with. Punch him. Well, it's interesting you say punch him, because I... and I might be giving too much away here, but I do... I'm always quite tempted to just punch randoms and see what happens. Should we do that? No, let's not do that yet. I don't want to make life easy.
That feels like a last half hour of the stream kind of move.
Okay, Matt. I will.
Do you know what I mean?
Yes, I do know what you mean, and I will.
Burn it to the ground moment.
Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so I will indulge my devils. Oh, my devil named Matt. Towards the end of the stream, and just do the random stuff, and then burn it all down, and then pick up again after that. So I'm going to stay sensible for a little bit. Bye, Thatcher. You were annoying. You lied. But I still beat you at Farkle, so... And I still feel good about that. I can't play again with him. No, I'm not going to play again. That would be madness. Let's go and check. Oh, sorry, Betty. Sorry, Betty. I didn't mean... What did you say? If I walk into it? What did you just say, Betty? I'm just going to keep walking into you until you say that again.
She's also poured that cup like 3 times now.
I know. Well, he's an alcoholic, though, isn't he? So, like,
Evidently.
she knows her audience. Okay, let's chat.
I talked to that woman from the pond.
So I noticed, and you took your time coming back to me. It didn't
Right,
look
I've
like
been
she
playing
was too
Farkle
pleased
and
to see
winning.
you, though.
The
For
main
no
thing
reason.
is, she denied ever being at the pond.
It's definitely her, though. You don't forget a figure like hers.
I got the feeling she didn't want to talk about it for some reason.
Yeah,
I
shady.
did get
Something's
something
going on
out
there.
of her, though.
What? Don't keep me in suspense.
Von Bergov is about to leave the castle.
Sacre! If he pledges to Sigismund before we can get to him, everything's fucked.
Calm down, let me finish. There's also going to be a big wedding in the region. Young Sir Alder, the son of a respected nobleman from nearby Semine Fort, is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush, the local bailiff. It's the talk of the town. Invitation only, it seems. But getting to the wedding isn't as impossible as
Yeah, I can go in as a lackey. I learnt that from my
jobs to do.
Farkle victory.
So we could get there as help for the blacksmith, or Miller, and maybe someone else.
Why should some wedding in a shithole near Trotsky be of any interest to us?
Classic
Because
Hans.
it looks like Von Bergov will be there.
All right, Henry.
That's fantastic news, Henry.
Yeah,
So
that
all we have to
told
do
you,
is get
didn't
on
it?
the guest list, and that shouldn't be a problem.
Never
because
seen
you've
Hans
got
look
the cunning
sheepish.
Plan, right?
No, I don't. I've got to go with that. You've got a plan, right?
Well,
No. No, I
I
don't.
don't exactly have a plan, actually.
God's hat, do I have to do all the thinking for
God's
us?
hat, I love
I
that.
suppose we could stand
It's
at the
very,
side of the
PG
road and
for
wait
Hans.
for Von Bergov to pass.
I'd say the wedding's a much better bet. There's something else we have to sort out first. I spoke to the innkeeper.
I noticed that too.
We can work off our debt. All we have to do is carry a few sacks of flour from that cart to the pantry.
Yeah, he's not
If
going to
we
do that,
both
though, is
do
he?
it, we'll be finished in no time.
Lug sacks! You yanking my noble pizzle.
Yes, I know.
serious.
Obviously, you're not going to do
I
it.
can't work. I'm a noble. What if someone saw me?
Such a lazy bastard. We don't know anyone here. No one's going to see you. All right, I'll do it myself. Do you have any idea what you look like? Nobody will recognise you. It'll be over quickly. No, I think I'm going to have to push back a bit here.
Do you have any idea what you look like?
Well, all right. I may not look much like a noble, but my blood's still blue. People will remember my face.
No, they
when
won't.
everything's cleared up, word will get around that I lugged sacks here like some beggar. As if the disgrace at the gate wasn't enough.
So precious. Everyone has to work. Don't be spoiled. Yeah, don't be spoiled.
You know, sir, not
We've all
everyone
got a
is
friend
born
like
with
this.
Ordinary people have to work their whole lives.
So you
Henry's
should
getting
be able
angry.
to manage it too.
At least for one day.
Henry,
Reputation
haven't you ever
gains.
heard
Okay.
of the 3 states of man?
No.
That'd be some aristocratic excuse.
Not so fast. It's God's law.
Sure.
Oratoris,
Okay.
the priests who pray for us. Laboratoris, the plebs who shovel shit and pay taxes.
That's me.
And Bellatoris, the warriors who protect the ones
No,
on
that's
their
me.
knees or in the fields. Now, which am I? So if
You're
find
none of
me a
those,
sword,
actually.
I can
You're
get to work.
laser
But
Taurus,
wield
which sounds like a
pitchfork
dinosaur.
or
It's a
carry
Latin for
sacks.
lazy bastard.
That's against God.
Lazy
and
bastardorus. So where do I fit in? I'm asking for trouble if I ask that. I'll carry the sacks by myself. I mean, I think I will, but I'm not giving up that easily. It's a wonder your tongue isn't aching. Let's poke the bear. Where do I fit in?
So which do I belong to?
Good question. Before I'd have said you were a peasant, but it turned out that you're a noble's bastard. And you're pretty handy with a sword. And you've even been in a monastery.
I'd rather forget about that.
You're a bit of everything. But if you get your hands dirty with labour, it wouldn't be such an offence against divine order as in my case.
Sure.
Pure blood, noble status. In short, be so kind as to get to work.
Yeah.
I promise I'll make it up to you.
I think I have to push. I have to keep picking. Are you really not going to help me?
Are you really not going to help me? It's just a couple of sacks.
Come now, Henry. What did I tell you about Bellatoris and the natural order of the world? I simply cannot carry sacks.
No, stop behaving like a brat. I'm sorry, Hans. I'm not letting you off the hook
We
this
don't have
easily.
time for your spoiled brat manners now. Either we get to work, or we'll be stuck here forever.
Manners? I'll put manners on you. It's not long since
Reputation
I had one
lost.
sack through the night, and if I hadn't,
For what?
that sack wouldn't be here
Speaking
now.
truth to
So
power.
I think I've done my fair share. I mean it, Henry. Stop trying to push me.
Suit yourself, then.
I'm sorry. I'm not letting this go.
I wouldn't.
I know I'm going to have to do.
It's
I know I'm
what
going to
is
lose.
Henry, conserving his strength till the next battle comes along.
So you simply aren't going to work.
Is this just identical? Yeah, all right.
It might very well. Once the text goes like translucent.
Yeah,
you
that's
know.
Warhorse going, move on, Henry, you're never going to win it. Okay, leave.
I'll
I'll get back to work. Alone, you lazy
Well,
bastard.
If it makes you feel better, I'll scratch your back later.
Okay, I think that might be the beginning of the Hunsrey romance,
Giving me
which
a
I
large
love.
estate.
That too, of course. Maybe 2 estates. But above all, once we're out of the worst, I'll help you find your dog.
Okay, I'm going to hold you
As
to
soon as
that.
we have at least some gear, we'll head into the forest and find Mutt in a trice.
Right.
Although, if you think about the 3 states of man, looking for lost dogs is more like a huntsman's work. But let's pay no mind to that.
How generous of you, Lord Capon.
You
I know,
patronising
my dear
bastard.
Henry, such is my nature.
Yeah. Okay. Right, before I go and do 2 people's work, I'm going to say thank you to O'Meal, thank you Ilumba, thank you Arthur Cheese, thank you The Tides of Chaos, thank you Purple Panda, thank you everybody. What's going on in chat? Everything someone did before the wedding was to piss hands off. Yeah, geez, hands, get over yourself. Right. Handry Romance shout out. I mean, that did feel like the beginning of something, right? Him telling you he's going to scratch my back if I carry sacks. That feels like it's got some subtext. Love language. I feel quite hungry. I feel quite hungry. That can't be the first time I've heard that, but I feel like it is. Show him the 3 states of bruise healing. I don't think I can though, can I? I mean, I won't do it now because I don't want to ruin the game, but I don't think I can punch hands, can I?
I'm not sure. I never tried. I thought about it, but never tried.
No, I'm not going to do that. I did actually try to not how to punch. But I know I can punch. Yeah, so I can't. I mean, can I do it?
I presume you just whiff and miss. Or you go straight
No,
through.
it literally won't let me do it.
Ah, okay.
Which I think is for the best. I don't actually want to punch him. I just have a very curious nature, and so I just wanted to know what happens. I'm sure I can punch him, but I'm not going to. All right then. Let's pick up this bad boy.
Ooh,
5 of them I've got to pick up.
half heavy.
Yes. I love it. It makes you move slowly again, like when I was carrying that body. He's had a few, hasn't he? In here, I guess. Oh wait, F is where I'm
Dad's
going.
down
Right?
there,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Right.
This all reminds me of going on school trips to places like this to learn how they used to live in the olden times.
When they made you carry sacks as a kid.
Yes.
What school did you go to school in a Dickens novel? Like 200 years ago. 100
I
years
am
ago.
307 years
Yeah,
old.
you've had a lot of work done, Mike. You look very good on it.
It's like, no, it's just like, learning how things were done in the past.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
And those
they-
farms and that, you know?
Yeah, and they're slightly, what do they call them? Like diorama, like weird, like, well, they're sort of like stuffed, they look like scarecrows.
Yes.
Really,
Yeah, little stuffed mannequins.
yeah, that
Okay.
have usually seen better days.
They
I
always
remember
smelt
that.
terrible.
And they didn't really look like, unlike the world of Warhorse, those things never looked like anything that anyone had actually lived in.
No.
No. You all right there? Having a night? Yeah, enjoy your drink. Lazy bastard.